myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff.
What's going on, guys? It is your boy Beer Gut Plays, back at it with another episode of the MLB The Show Baltimore Orioles franchise rebuild here on the channel. Now, hopefully, you guys have enjoyed the content so far. If you guys like the content and you want to see this channel grow, make sure you hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe to this channel for more content. Be sure to check out the channel sponsor, Dubby Energy. Dubby Energy, I left it in the video description below. Use the code BEERGUT at checkout. You'll save yourself a discount of 10% on your order. Guys, I absolutely love the product when I am not drinking the nectar of the gods beer in my Baltimore Orioles koozie. Absolutely love it. I am drinking Dubby Energy. I use it on a daily basis, whether I'm trying to get in a quick workout, going to the gym, doing the gaming stuff, the live streaming, editing, recording, all that stuff. Dubby always has my back. Use the code BEERGUT at checkout and you'll save yourself a discount of 10% on your order. Be sure to check out the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/BeerGutPlays. I'm going to leave it linked in the video description. Go live on there 3 times a week with this game, NASCAR 25, which we'll be picking back up, and WWE 2K26. Guys, I am super excited to get this going. I do apologize because I did kind of take a quick break. Dealing with a lot of personal stuff, some feelings, work, stuff like that. Guys, we're getting back on the men. We will be be sure to stay tuned at the end of the episode, and we will have a little bit of a schedule change for this series. Can't release it now, but I will tell you at the end of the episode. Super excited about this. Baltimore Orioles are 11-10 on the year, sitting in 4th place in the AL East, looking to climb the standings. Cleveland Indians 13-9. We really need a big victory today to kind of get ourselves going in the right direction. We have to turn this thing around if we want to make playoffs year 1. Guys, let's get the episode started. Let's get going. Like I said, Baltimore Orioles 4th in the AL East, 11-10 on the year, just barely over 500. Guys, we need to right the sinking ship if we want to get in the playoffs. Now, Trevor Rogers has been very good for us this year. He is 1-0 with a 1.46 ERA. We're taking on Parker Messick, who is 0-1 with a 4.62 ERA. Cleveland 13-9. We really need to get going in the right direction. Cleveland's leading the series 2-1, so I would just be happy if we come out of this thing with a tie in the series. Now, we are going to do some things before we before we get to the game. Obviously, got to reset the untouchables, the trade block. Obviously, your untouchables are going to be Adley Rutschman, Pete Alonso, Gunnar Henderson, Jordan Westburg, Jackson Holliday. The 5 big guys that I'm thinking. And potentially we might actually put Samuel Basallo on that list. Now, 2 people that I am going to be looking at trading are Ryan Mountcastle. If you guys know me, I absolutely love Ryan Mountcastle. I think he's a great player. It's just unfortunate with the signing of Pete Alonso this offseason. We have no room for him, so we are going to have to move on to him and Tyler O'Neill. Now, Tyler O'Neill was a big free agent signing last year, and he just has not really lived up to the expectation. But we're going to go ahead, get this game started, and hopefully we come out today with a win. That's all I can ask for at this point. Damn, that is a good beer. Now, I'm sipping on the Keystone Light Apple, called Clapple. It is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this lineup, though. Colton Cowser hitting 9th until he can get better. Jeremiah Jackson getting some playing time with Jackson Holiday's not hurt, but I'm swapping out second baseman right now because I want to get Jackson Holiday and Blaze Alexander some playing time. Trevor Rogers on the mound. Look at the numbers by Trevor Rogers. Truly video game numbers by Trevor Rogers here. 1-0, 19 and a third inning, 13 strikeouts, 2 walks, 1.40 ERA, a .93 whip, and 16 hits allowed. Truly video game numbers. He has been on a roll. We might have to, I was considering maybe letting him walk depending on how his season went. We might have to re-sign him because he has been very big time. Now we're going to get this thing started. Parker Messick is going to be on the mound today, who's not having it's a decent start. 1-1 on the year, I'm sorry. 18 and 2/3 innings, 4.62 ERA, not bad. 13 strikeouts. We're in Cleveland. It is on my my wish list to go to that stadium at some point or another, but I'm super excited about it as Taylor Ward leading this game off, and that is going to be the first out of the inning and the game. Taylor Ward has really developed nicely into our leadoff hitter. Tyler O'Neill, 238 average again. He's only getting playing time because I just want to see what he can do. And we have a runner on second and third. Pete Alonso up, and he fouls that thing off. We only have 1 out, so we could potentially drive in a run if it is hit deep enough. And Pete Alonso got it. Is it going to be yard? No, it is not, but it is going to be a 2 RBI double by Pete Alonso to lead or to get this game started. 2 RBI double, 2-0 Baltimore Orioles lead, and just look at that crack on the bat. And now Ryan Mountcastle up to the plate, 2 outs. Pete Alonso at second, looking to potentially play for another job outside of Baltimore. Again, huge fan of Ryan Mountcastle's game. It's just we do not really have the room for him, and I could potentially flip him for something that we could use as Mountcastle fouls it off, and it is 0-2. He did lose a little bit of power since his rookie year where he hit over 30 home runs, but still a decent hitter, and that's going to be a strikeout to end the inning. But thank you, Pete Alonso, for that big 2 RBI double, and now Trevor Rogers on the mound. We read off his stats earlier. I am super excited to see what Trevor Rogers can do as he's coming into the game with a 2-0 lead, and that is going to be a ball to start the game. And that is going to be a foul ball, and holy moly, 1-1 is the count. Stephen Kwan fouls that thing off again. And little high right there, close to some Sweet Chin music, and it is a 2-2 count. I was hoping he'd swing at something really bad, and that's just going to get through the infield, and it is going to be a leadoff single for Stephen Kwan. Stephen Kwan on first, still looking for that first out. Trevor Rogers with the windup, and that is going to be a ball. 1-0 is the count. Kyle Mazzardo up to the plate, fouls that pitch off, and it is 1-1. That got in there. 1-2 is the count. Holy crap. And the strikeout for Trevor Rogers. Yes. And it is 2 out. Oh, Stephen Kwan still on first, and Bo Naylor up to the plate. And it is a 1-1 count. Let's just try and get out of this situation without allowing any runs. Fouls that pitch off, and it is 1-2. Still a 1-2 count. And that's going to get up the middle, and another single. Clutch hitting by Bo Naylor. And we got 2 on, 2 out. And it is DeSlayer? And it's an 0-2 count. Chase Deluder. I'm really bad with these names outside the Orioles, so, and the Phillies. Well, you know, we'll figure it out. And that is going to be a strikeout to end the inning. Man, Trevor Rogers really starting off this season hot. 2 hits in the inning for the Guardians. Almost called them the Indians. We're going to pick this thing up. We are back in this pitching. 2 outs. And, man, Trevor Rogers really looking good here. 0-2, Travis Bazzana. Honestly, I probably should move my camera, as that is going to be a deep fly ball. But Colton Cowser gets under it. It is the second inning. Wow. Okay. No hits. Looking at the series recap, Baltimore won game 2, and then Cleveland came and won the next 2. We're up to bat here. Jordan Westburg is up to the plate. And he takes a swing at that first pitch. 0-1 is the count. Excuse me. Looking at a slider right down the middle. God, he could have turned and burned on that one. And that is going to be a strikeout. Jordan Westburg. Parker Messick with the strikeout. And we're 2 up. Nobody on. Adley Rutschman to the plate. Got a hold of that one. It is going to get hurt to the third baseman. And that is going to be the final out of the 4th inning. And we're going to pick things back up. And freaking Trevor Rogers just mowing him down right now. I am super happy with the way this game has been played. And that is going to be Yard in Progressive Field, 390, home run Guardians. Brian Rocchio with the shot. Doesn't really matter. Fuck the Guardians. No offense. That's going to make it a 2-1 baseball game. Brian Rocchio just launched that thing. 390, exit velocity 103.3 miles an hour. And it is a 2-1 Baltimore lead. And he's going to try and get on bunt, but that is a foul ball. Trevor Rogers, besides giving up that home run, has been kind of mowing him down. And it's George Valera up to the plate. And that's just going to be popped to the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. And that is going to be the first out of the inning. And with a runner on second and 2 outs, Stephen Kwan, a 296 average on the year. And that's going to be a foul ball. And it is 1-1. Stephen Kwan, one of the better... he can fight off a pitch with anyone, as that's going to be the end of the 5th, and we're going to pick things back up. Jordan Westburg to the plate, who's 0 for 2 on the day, takes a swing at that first pitch, and it is going to be a foul ball. 0-1 is the count. Fouls off that 4-seamer, and it is 0-2. Jordan Westburg. I like Jordan Westburg, as he got a hold of that, and that is going to drop in. It is going to get to the wall. Jordan Westburg with a lead-off double. And we got Dietrich Evans warming up, as it is 1 on, no outs. Ryan Mountcastle made contact, and that is going to score a run. Ryan Mountcastle with an RBI single. Holy crap. And now it is Adley Rutschman. No outs. One on. And got a hold of it. But that is going to drop into the glove. And that is going to be the first out of the inning. Scored a run. Ryan Mountcastle with the RBI. Colton Cowser up to the plate. And swings right through that first pitch fastball. 0-1 is the count. Colton Cowser, he really needs to step it up if he does not want to be, looking for a home elsewhere. Ooh, way inside. And it is 1-2. Way high on that fastball. Back to an even count, and it is 2-2. That is going to be... the final out of the seventh. Well, the top of the seventh. Ryan Mountcastle with an RBI double. And now Colton Cowser up to the mound. Bases loaded. 2 outs, though. If he just gets a bloop single, but that 0.045 batting average with runners in scoring position kind of scares me. Fouls that pitch off. It is 0-2. Unfortunately, could not challenge that, but meh. Looks at that one, and it is a 1-2 count. Oh, man, that is going to kill his average. And we are heading to the bottom of the ninth. Ryan Henley coming into the game. Love this signing by the Orioles. That first one got in there. And that is 0-1 is the count. Ooh, that is going to pop right up to where the catcher can get it. And that is going to be the first out. And the Cleveland Guardians, I'm going to do that every time I play them, are down to their final out. 0-1 is the count. As Ryan Henley just playing in... That is going to be the end of the game. The Baltimore Orioles win by a score of 3-1. Improve their record to 12-10 on the year. Tied with the Guardians for this series. Cleveland drops to 13-10 on the year. Very happy with the way this ended. Trevor Rogers 2-0. Parker Messick 1-2. Ryan Helsley with the 7th save of the year. That is great. 9 hits by this team. Starting to put it together. Starting to figure it out. I know we kind of struggled in the first game, but that's all right. And Pete Alonso got it started going for this team with 2 RBI double to start the game off 2-0. Ryan Mountcastle with an RBI single. 3-1. I'll always take the victory. Unfortunately, this team has not, when I've been playing, we have not seen a lot of power. Hopefully that'll start to turn around for the better. But very happy with the way this thing has turned out so far. We're above 500. We've got some really interesting pieces. Trevor Rogers being one of them. Obviously, we're going to make some moves, hopefully get to the right direction. We're going to go ahead. We're going to simulate ahead to this Detroit series. Will Robertson is injured. Okay. We're decent. I can't complain. We just took 2 out of 3 from the Yanks. Okay. Lost 3 out. And we're gonna play that final game against Detroit. Won the first two, and our record is, what's our record? 31-21, 10 games over 500. I do want to take a look at these. We're second in the division now, which is really great. Happy with that. Clearing these notifications, sorry. Gunnar Henderson, though, having a very MVP caliber season. Andrew Kittredge still playing very good. Suarez, who, honestly, I like Suarez. I like what he brings to this team, but yeah. Adley Rutschman and Samuel Basallo, that's going to make things really hard. Adley Rutschman not hitting very good. Pete Alonso, 203, with 16 home runs. Again, Jackson Holiday playing really nice. Blaze Alexander in the minors, 12 home runs by Jordan Westberg, 11 by Gunnar Henderson. Just looking at these rosters, this scoring. Taylor Ward with 11. Tyler O'Neill with 7, but he's probably going to be gone. Colton Cowser, just not Heston Kjerstad, who could potentially be gone too. Colton Cowser playing decent. Jeremiah Jackson been very good for us. Dylan Beavers, love what this team has been doing. Everybody's numbers has been pretty good. Enrique Bradford potentially could get called up at this season, but who knows, right? But guys, that is going to be the end of the episode. I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you like the content and you want to see this channel grow, make sure you hit that like button, comment down below, and subscribe to this channel for more content. Guys, this series will be moving from its normal Saturday slot to Wednesday. We have already aired, this episode will be airing on Saturday, so no need to worry. But due to the recent passing of NASCAR driver Kyle Busch, we will be doing a memorial live stream with the NASCAR 25. Be running his car through a season mode. Hopefully can win him another championship before it is all said and done. Moving this to Wednesday. Hopefully you guys will still check this out. But guys, I got to get the hell up on out of here. I'm going to leave everything that I am doing on this channel in the corners around here. Guys, I will catch y'all in the next one. Have a great day, a great evening whenever you are watching this, and peace out, my friends.